No surprise here as well. Cassiopeia does come in versus the Orianna. And we'll see what Ninja can do. I actually do like Orianna here in that matchup. As a little bit favored with the extra range, and you can use the Shockwave to disengage if she ever does go for those all-ins where she's chasing you down. But Orianna does not have to look at Cassiopeia to get off much of her damage at all, even though you do like to thread in auto attacks. So can play around that pretty easily. Envy bottom lane still retaining that control. And the CS pretty close as well. Chaser gonna show first, clear out this control ward. And it looks like Envy do want to collapse on him.
Oh, that's a really nice grounding from the miasma. Perfectly done by Ninja.
Chaser, no respect for the Cassiopeia here. It's not gonna happen. He's not gonna have time.
Stunt getting himself jumped on. Seraph's here with the stand united, and Lyra cashes in on a freebie for himself.
This is one of the most dangerous points of the game is when support, the duo lanes get their first backs and supports go out for their early warding roams. Lyra was ready. They saw him on that last ward over by red buff that they left around and jumped right on him with the no hesitation on stand united.
Lyra bound up by the Chain of Corruption. Can't get Seraph in there how he wants to with the stand united. Now someday into the backline. Lyra is going to be bursted first. More damage onto the tree. Cut him down. Apollo's got kill number 1. 1 for 0. Envy at least picks something up for losing that objective. You got to make sure that you're putting everything out there to start this fight, as Lyra's going to be caught out. That should be huge. No way to contest the Drake when you don't have your jungler. Awesome pick for Dig.
The rewards of vision. We talked about, setting that up, and Lyra walks right into it. So Team Dignitas will be able to get that Infernal Drake and get them right back in here. This is a lot what we see when we're talking about, hey, both these teams.
Look at Lyra going in like that. Edge of Night with stand united. Seraph with a flashlight after him. Ninja's coming too. Chaser getting run down. A little bit more damage.
Whoa,
but Lyra goes first. Keen makes a play out of it somehow as Hakuo now going to be taken down by Someday. Dignitas goes 1 for 2. Now looking to grab even more members of Envy. Ninja gets shot. And Lod grabs that one. Seraph now alone, having to face 4 members of Dignitas. Apollo's hanging around trying to help however he can, but it's going to be a tall order. There comes your rain of arrows, and Lod's grabbing a killing spree. Dignitas originally looked like they were going to lose their jungler, and they go 4 for 1.
They're the ones first to the Baron area, setting up all the vision, and then the initiation here from Envy. They do not take down Chaser with that assassination. He lives for so long up there with Keen, and Keen, big play right there, flashes in with the intentional sombrero to be able to get the melee range shockwave and turn the tides of the fight. Team Dignitas with a very nice Baron here after the kills.
Stuck in the miasma, going to be soaking a lot from those twin fangs. Tidal wave coming out. Ninja may just be the target. Lyra jumping himself away over the wall, trying to bait Someday in. Lod and Keen eating the shots from this curtain call. Stunt takes bullet number 4, and Dignitas get themselves out.
Seraph is actually teleporting in. They want to cut him off, but he's pretty far away from the rest of the squad. Could take a lot of damage.
This is a 1v5 scenario. Taunts himself back over the cliff and doesn't want anything to do with that.
Team Envy, it's so difficult because you're only really advantaged if you get a good flank, but Someday here screening on the front line. Team Dignitas aren't giving them an opening at all. Another inhibitor turret drops.
Envy can't find their chance to keep it alive in any measurable amount of time. Dignitas now firing off that tidal wave.
Ghosted.
Rockets coming in. Ninja trying to make some kind of play. Stand United comes out onto him. They got to get in there now. Seraph looking to find some kind of a taunt. Someday's the only one in range. Keen's going to be bound up. Nice shockwave. Ninja's done. Seraph having to retreat, but Someday is still in hot pursuit. You can't run from nature itself. Someday will chase these guys out. Dignitas grabs inhibitor number 2. They've still got a minion wave behind them. Why stop now?
Solid team fight here from Team Dignitas, and they can just walk this through as well. 3 members here from Envy trying their best, but
what are they gonna do?
There goes the Nexus.
There is no way to keep these things alive. Dignitas moves on to the Nexus, and a couple of arrows, a couple of shotgun shots. Apollo's right back into the fountain, and Dignitas take game 1. Now, Envy's got to achieve the dream of actually translating the pick into a win. That's the thing. You can pick it. That's great. Everybody's fantastic. You've still got to blow up the enemy Nexus, and they do have to go through an equally banned away pick in that Rengar to do it.
Chaser's Rengar. Let's see how he does start out. They are the ones with the first wave, so they're on the turret first. see how risky Someday wants to get.
They've also got that Sheen pushing top laner, but the Sheen pushing mid laner is the response from Dignitas. Envy will find this turret in first blood slightly faster than their opponents. The rotation ends up working out in their favor. They grab themselves a small gold lead that's now going to be answered down to about 600K. Envy still with that lead.
And when you make this trade, you want to keep up the pressure as the blue team because,
Someday now getting jumped on CC all over the place. Hex Tech ultimatum. Lyra firing in that collateral damage over the wall, dashes in for first blood.
And it looks like the rotations up here are going to be a little slow for Team Dignitas. The Drake still alive and drawing them to some confrontation.
Still got something to fight over. Hakuo hanging around over the wall, does not have his tidal wave available for this fight. Ocean Drake burning down pretty quickly. Chaser wants to get the smite. He's got it pretty easily. Gonna be breaking out. Big Stranglethorn. Apollo is done. And Seraph now into the back line, trying to get rid of these guys if he can. Ninja going deep after Lada, able to find the kill now as the laser almost takes down Chaser. A double kill for Ninja.
Someday!
Someday into the fight, he's able to find one. It's double kill for Keen too. Lyra on the run. Someday and Keen still looking for more. Sterix Gage keeping Lyra alive here. Hakuo getting himself away as well. Corki not going for rapid fire cannon second. Hakuo now going to be eating some curtain call shots. Chaser into the fight. There's your stand united. Big taunt onto two guys. Lyra having to run away. Can't quite do it. Ninja trying to cut off the rest of Dignitas. He will not successfully do it just yet. Apollo is down again. Seraph being routed now. The Hex ultimatum is issued and canceled by the blast code. Chaser's grabbing the kill there. 4 for 0. And we're already back into another fight. Dignitas is not willing to stop. Seraph in some trouble. Stun grabbing the kill. Dignitas, they are not going to allow this momentum to go to waste even for a second, Kobe. They're pushing down the mid lane. Tier 1's going to be the target to tie up this turret count, and then the sky will be the limit as they continue utilizing this power. And here it goes. Edge of Night, stand united all the way into the back line. Hakuo dead right at the start. Chaser having to flash away, but he's the return kill. Envy is okay with this one, a 1-for-1.
Yep, they're able to chase him off. So many ultimates used, but Victor still holds his.
Redemption's gonna be used now from Hakuo as the turret falls. Envy is in retreat. Someday on the front line, but his damage is not gonna be enough. Stunt getting himself killed by Lyra's ultimate. Dignitas has to retreat now, unable to find that inhibitor.
Brute force this inhibitor. This inhibitor should have no chance of standing, but Ash Arrow comes out for a counter initiation.
Ash Arrow gonna be missing everybody. Good job by Dignitas dodging away from that when Envy still looking for some kind of a way to defend this. Inhibitor falls in the top side. Mid lane's gonna be the focus next. Baron enchantment placed onto those minions. Someday Chaser, all of Dignitas is here. Seraph trying to defend. Hakuo gonna be eating some damage. Spirit's Refuge used to allow them to take this turret down cleanly. Now the inhibitor's got to be the target or a fight if Dignitas wants to go for that, if Envy steps up and tries to make that happen. The gravity field is placed, doesn't accomplish a whole lot, and Dignitas moves right back into position. Collateral damage going to be putting enough marks in those health bars to scare Dig off for a moment. But Dignitas still gets what they came for. They grab 2 lanes of inhibitors. Deadly Flourish not going to be finding anyone on the way out. Dignitas backs as a group and gets ready to make the final push into bottom lane. There it goes. Lod's gonna be jumped on. Seraph looking to make the moves. Hex Tech automation issued. Got him. Seraph has got his kill. Now Chaser looking to find the response if he can. Seraph trying to jump himself away. Keen's gonna be brought low. Collateral damage not finding the kill onto him, but Dignitas has lost the fight.
Seraph assassinates Laud on the backside, but all the minions didn't waste any time, and now they have to defend the Nexus while Team Dignitas can easily move over to the Elder Dragon.
Dignitas moving in for this neutral objective, unable to find what they were looking for there in the enemy base. Laud's not going to be getting this buff for himself, but the rest of Dig will have it for the next 2.5 minutes for that next push. They've got rapid fire cannons too. Keen and Laud can just take a shot at it and burn it down. One more auto should do it. They don't go for it. They don't go for it.
We said it was 2. They got 1 on it. Erica,
okay, the 3 shot, whatever. Someday gets it with the sword. That is the last standing turret not guarding the Nexus itself on the side of Envy. It has now been destroyed. Inhibitor number 3 under pressure. Dignitas continues looking for their win. Apollo going to be eating 1 curtain call shot. Hakuo almost going to be picked off too, but it's Seraph into the back line. This time not going to be finding anyone just yet. He is down. Envy in retreat as Lyra and Apollo both going to be nearly killed. More rockets, more bullets, more problems coming their way. 2 dead on the side of Envy. It was a long way getting there, but Dignitas will find their win in game number 2 and take this series 2-0.